life without the library. I don't know, I couldn't imagine it actually. It's just so much a part of my life.
Well, the first one I remember was when I was growing up and I was 5 years old and my mother took me to get a library card and I thought that was the best birthday present I could get.
I started coming to the library when I was 3. The first time I came to the library I was exploring and I found the children's room and I found the shelf with all the Bill Peet books on it, and they had me hooked ever since then. I've been coming here ever since after that.
I was 5 years old, crossing the street holding my mother's hand, going to a branch of the Philadelphia Public Library, which was heaven on earth.
Well, I really like coming to the library because I love to get out books like Robots and Garfield. I like to read a lot of science books about atoms and that kind of thing. I did a project about atoms and we got most of the research from books that were here.
Well, this is one of the best places in Ithaca that we come here every week, sometimes twice a week. They have a story time every Saturday. Somebody from the library reads stories, books for children.
I'm very recently relocated here to the Ithaca area. I came from the Albany area. I was very involved and loved the library there. So coming into a new area, a library gives you the opportunity to really connect into a community, get the pulse of what's going on here, and really get to meet some wonderful and fascinating people. Personally, the library to me means a place to go to find wonderful books to read for my pleasure reading, but also it provides a professional opportunity to research a particular topic or area that I might not have enough information about.
I've been in town here for about 8 months, and I think within the first month or so I was in the library and I spent time here just getting familiar with it and the different resources that were available. Me as a business professional and involved in the business development arena, I try and get as much information as possible about different aspects of business, and the library proved to be a good resource there. The staff here is great and there's good support because a lot of times I'll have questions, especially when you're dealing with reference-related topics, and I'll just go right to the reference desk and ask someone who's there, how can I find out this piece of information, and they are always very helpful and friendly, and I've always had good experiences here at the library.
I moved to Ithaca about 30-some years ago. I had young children, and we immediately found the library, and it enriched their life no end. They were library fiends. And now I'm growing old, and I read a lot. I don't watch television, I read a lot. So it's great to just walk in and borrow a book for 3 weeks.
The transition to come to Ithaca was actually made easier by this building. I love the library as soon as I walked in. One of the reasons I love this library is that it's very kid-friendly. And sometimes I stay here and I write 3 hours and then I go home, eat, play with the kid, and then I bring the toddler here again. So I'm here like another 2 hours. I pretty much live here sometimes.
I come in here at least 5 days a week to use the internet, to check my emails, to study, to use the databases, the magazines, the books, just to hang out. I use it almost every day. Being homeschooled, I don't have a school library where I can go to, so I really find this space invaluable. I don't know how I'd survive in my studies without the library.
Happy fish.
Gripey fish.
There he is, gripey. What does his face look like?
He's mad.
He's mad. Can you make your face look like that? Yeah.
I teach high school at the Alternative Community School in town, and since ACS has a very limited library, the Tompkins County Public Library has been a really critical space for us to come to get access to the kind of resources that we need.
I think the library is a very vibrant part of the community. I think that all communities, wherever you go, should have a library in a central location.
The relationship between Ithaca High Library and Tompkins County Library is an essential one. For one thing, we start a project on Friday. I'm sending the kids out. They don't have a library at the high school all weekend. So this is where they need to come.
Belcherman actually has a very strong tradition of trying to integrate its library into the community. We have family library nights just about once a month, and all our families can take out books from our library at the school. We're going to have a community walk from Belcherman down to the public library and work with youth services so that some of the kids can get library cards and see that this is here all summer long.
Many generations ago, our library was founded by Ezra Cornell for the encouragement and advancement of science, art, philosophy, and letters, and for the use of all. At the library dedication, Trustee Francis M. Finch proclaimed, "It is yours, this welcome gift. Treat it, therefore, as your own. Use it as your own."
There's nothing that could replace them. I mean, people don't go out and buy the volume of books that you can get in the library. The variety of books, the research that you can do, the recreational reading you can do, magazines, newspapers. Nobody can accumulate all that by themselves.
Wow, if the library wasn't here, I guess I'll be in a cafe, which is very distracting. It's not the same as the isolation and the atmosphere that the library gives you. And also, what you don't get in cafes is if I do need a reference from some book or the War of 1812, I have it right here. You don't have that in a cafe.
Like any community, the library is a source of knowledge. It's where people can go and get good, unbiased information. And what they do with it is certainly up to them, but if you don't have a library, you're missing a key part of community life.
Ezra Cornell set the example for concerned citizens to support their library. The legacy continues today with even the youngest giver.
I put $1 in because I wanted to help the library to buy more books.
Thank you.